Fire up the fired up chainsaw. Oh yeah.
Joke alert.
Joke alert.
I'm coming in for a landing.
Beep, beep, beep. I'm signaling. I have my semaphores out.
Air traffic controllers have been fired because they don't want to work with me.
Yeah.
They don't want me coming in for no more landings.
Air traffic controllers hate him. Runway maintenance people love him.
Yeah, I'm keeping them working overtime.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that went up after Trump's tariffs was tarmac. Because we're traveling the world.
Dude, for my flight yesterday, I think I was 49th in the upgrade list, and it just made me think, God, some of these people... Because, I mean, and I've only been flying a lot for the last, 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of it. But to be 50th, it's like, oh, God. Yeah. And when some of the names are maybe Chinese,
okay,
you just think, oh.
Go off.
Well, seriously, if it's because they are regularly doing that long flight back to Chinatown, USA, but China, the real deal.
I mean, they're going to start calling America
home
Chinatown.
Base. Yeah, that's right. Know what I mean, we're going to be one big China.
I would be fine with that. I live a very Chinese lifestyle.
We just had a nice Sichuan meal.
I'm full
succulent Chinese meal.
I'm full of woody or fungus right now.
Yeah,
try and tell me I'm not Chinese.
I thought I joked about, oh yeah, let's get the black fungus salad, and you were like, yeah, we're gonna, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
because I wasn't thinking about.
It's my top 5 favorite things to eat is black fungus salad. I was overjoyed when you said that.
Right.
You looked at me kind of sad because your killer immediate sit down joke didn't hit, but really it filled me with joy, but for a different reason.
Yeah, you got excited, and it was great.
Mm-hmm. God, it's so good. It's chewy, it's spongy. It's kind of like the tendon that grows from the ground.
Sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then another shocker, the cabbage in the beef and cabbage meal dish. The cabbage was lapping the beef.
It turns out that vegetables is pimps too.
I've been knowing.
Obviously girls. Meat, boys.
Oh yeah, we meat's louder.
Right.
Meanwhile, vegetables are doing all the work.
Here's the question:
getting half of the credit.
Are pillows or bed boy or girl?
Bed is boy.
Bed is not boy.
Oh, what?
Nothing.
I didn't think about it. You have.
I've thought about it a lot.
You minored in it.
Uh-huh.
You had a dissertation to graduate.
Me and Tanner last night, we mined the data.
You talked about it last night with Tanner.
No, but
okay.
He wants to get into data mining.
Is this you and Emily's
hey,
pillow
I really want to hear about this right now, Tanner. God bless you. Shout out Tanner. He's listening.
I think we've got 2 cars that are having the meeting. Is it drugs? Is it cheat? Who's cheating on who?
Yeah, there's
who
a
rescued
City
who
being built across the street from our hotel.
It's back.
Thank God.
Kansas City was like, listen, things were better in 2005 in a lot of ways. So let's go with some of it being commerce.
Yeah, they're building
CDs, physical media.
It's a fucking Circuit City, and it looks like a rainforest cafe is going up. Oh, is that Planet Hollywood?
But they're going to be, it's Mandarin, the Mandarin version.
Oh, they're doing Michael Madsen's Mad About Tacos. Sorry, that got me.
I want to see a bag and some cash be exchanged between these 2 vehicles.
Here, I want to see a lady get into that car, and then the car just starts...
Yeah, GTA. I want GTA.
I want GTA.
And then the guy gets out and throws a grenade into the car.
Right, yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be the best thing that we've never got on film. We would have to position the camera. Then we'd go viral. We'd be on Live Leaks. Then you can put Soups on Live Leaks unedited. And you can tell them exactly.
The lost 5 minutes?
Yeah. When you went loco. When you went full Richards.
Come on.
Oh, you did.
No,
you didn't.
We were having a nice time. Talking about a guy blowing up a lady with a grenade. Mm-hmm. But you had to ruin it. We're back.
God, look at that. Oh, wow. It looks like, so that guy just got on he threw up, what was that? Was it grappling hook? Yeah, he grappling hooked his way to the ceiling, and now he's on the roof? Oh, no. That's a big rifle. Oh, no. Oh, dude, there's that fucking country festival happening behind this building.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Luke Bryan's playing.
Huh.
Yeah, that guy's going to fucking aetherize a bunch of country fans. Nashville's going to be bummed.
He's going to what? Aetherize?
Yeah.
What's that?
To turn something to aether.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So you like blow a hole in someone's head and the matter of the brain and the skull and the blood all turns to, pretty much just dust.
Dust in the wind.
That's what we all are.
We're in Kansas.
I really have no idea where we are.
I'm pretty sure we're over into Kansas town.
Okay. Well, I love Kansas, man. You know that.
Land of the free.
Great band.
They have a cheesecake factory out here that looks like a mosque.
Oh
it looks like
it's like the Grand Mosque of Paris over there.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
It looked like a temple from the 14th century or whatever.
Yeah, and it also made an announcement that it was time to pray. A bunch of people put down placemats and knelt.
But then, they put their head down into a cheesecake.
Right, for a cheesecake, and they have to eat their way out.
Eat a little, come back up. Oh, what about
You got excited about eating a whole cheesecake?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got excited about Trump got fucking punked.
How?
Somebody yelled Allah Akbar at a press or at a town hall, whatever event that he did, a book event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's out there selling my book.
Running the country is what his take on running the line. Trump's America. Somebody yelled out Allah Akbar, and he goes get.
Really?
And Secret Service come up and they're on high alert or whatever, and everybody gets a little scared for sure.
Yeah, free speech is scary when it's actually used.
Well, I would imagine that's kind of a fire in a movie theater
if you're incredibly
situation.
Racist?
No.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I don't know. All right.
What, yelling out a very, very common, one of the most common phrases in the entire world?
Trump was speaking at an event, of his own, and so to have anybody there that would scream it mid-speech
made him flinch.
I think
for flinching Trump.
He flinched.
It was the verbal equivalent of this one.
Yes,
he looked at it.
He shit his diaper like you did last night.
Oh man,
remember?
That was fun.
You in a diaper was what'd you say? I'm not wearing a diaper.
Definitely not wearing a diaper right now. I'm definitely not shitting in my diaper and getting off on it up here.
All coy about it.
Yeah. Yesterday was a diaper heavy day because Emily flew out to California with Susu and Hannah.
How did that go? Susu on a plane.
Oh, she's good.
She sleeps.
She yelled Allah Akbar as well. Yeah, but it was like cultural, so it was fine.
Also, there's a big difference between Allah Akbar singing it and going Allah Akbar while the president is talking.
I love it. Look, if you want your guns, give me religion and free speech too.
I'm just saying, man. It was, I'm all for it.
I mean, that's pretty much. It's like the guy who got up and went, "Loser says what?"
Yeah, I mean, he got Trump's ass. It is a no harm, no foul kind of a thing. I would say.
Say anything if you're gay.
I'm not saying the man should be deported.
Do you hear they sent a Maryland guy to El Salvador accidentally?
Yeah,
they sent some guy from Maryland to a fucking El Salvadorian prison. I bet he had a nice time down there.
And he originally left El Salvador because he was afraid of the gangs. They had threatened him.
Yeah.
And then they were like, all right, well, yeah, we'll put you in there with them and you guys can sort it out.
Right, yeah. Talk it through.
He's got a couple extra holes for sure.
Oh, there was a bunch of prisoners who was like, we're going to feed your ass your ears. And he's like, I'm staying in Baltimore. That's how scary they are. Yeah.
I've heard that before. Prove it. This meeting is still going on. It could just be two workers
meeting up,
talking shit. No, they could just be they went there to grab their tools, and now they're talking about the Chiefs.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons that two cars could be parked at a job site, but I like the idea that two riveters who've just been staring each other down. One's holding a ladder for the other one, just looking up at his rump the whole week in those sweet Dickie pants. And then they're like, "Hey man, I needed some help hanging some drywall on Saturday." yeah, let's go when the crew's not there. You got it, brother. They're just in there, fucking rolling in wood chips. There's just dust in every available crevice, and they've never felt so alive. And now they both know they have to go back to their shitty lives in Leawood with their wives and their cars and their jet skis.
Jet skis.
Yeah, honey, why do you smell like you've been rolling around at a job site? I got you a necklace. Oh, Daniel.
I got you the West Wing on DVD.
Make love to me. Yeah, great. Go in there. Remember, face down. Lights off. Daniel, it's my birthday. Oh, God. That means you probably want to suck my dick, huh? It's my birthday, Daniel. Yes. It's the gift you give me in my mouth. All right.
Oh, God. How about Ludwig Borga's tattoo?
Well, oh, yeah.
That was fun, huh?
Uh-huh. Serious Sam. Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan it, yeah.
It was a Super Saiyan back in the day. It made a lot of people feel very powerful.
He said a lot of stuff.
It was pretty much the Nazi Shazam.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Ludwig Borga, exit only on his butt.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that part.
That was like such a big joke in 5th grade. Oh, yeah, he had a couple great tattoos.
he had the $, but the German word, the Deutschmark on his calf. Then you get in there and wrestle Tatanka.
Well, yeah, so to have
the most genocided
to have an SS tattoo.
Yeah.
And have that be,
and not to be a ship,
one of the just a contender in craziest tattoo on one person's body.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, exit only, bold choice as well.
There's a female performer who has "Lucky You" tattooed above her pussy. A comedian. Yes.
Oh,
my driver in Houston at Riot Fest told me this story, and I was like, "Well, who is it?" And he's like, "I don't remember." And I was like, "Well, why would you dare tell me this story if you don't remember who has it?"
Yeah,
you're teasing me with some goss.
Not cool,
Bren. What are you doing, Bren?
Yeah, that's not fair. He's gotta get back to you about that.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So fucking Borga, the Finnish assassin, has exit only tattooed above his butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Nothing happened to him.
Right, yeah.
For sure nothing happened.
Well, and then he also said, I'm not a homophobe.
Right.
I don't fear them. They fear me. It's like, well, you got the tattoo.
Yeah.
Because you were worried about getting bent over everywhere you went.
Yeah. Well, they kept alluding to this trauma from his past.
His dad drank a lot.
That his dad drank and his mom didn't get him a birthday card.
His mom didn't look at him until he was 6.
Well, I bet
that's going to mess you up.
His buddy who they interviewed was probably like, if you tell the truth about Tommy, I will firebomb your house. I have firebombed many homes. I do not care if I burn you alive. Your children are in there. I turn them to little chicharrones. So yes,
he had rocks.
His mommy
for
was
teeth.
mean to him. He did.
He had rocks instead of teeth.
Yeah, he had fucking granite in there.
Yeah.
Emmy's got Invisaligns on right now.
Sharp granite. Oh.
She's
doing the work.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that for like a few months or whatever, Invisalign?
Her teeth are medically small, is what the dentist told her.
Oh, it's extra.
Yes, they're trying to elongate. They're actually pushing her gums deeper into her head to expose more of the teeth. Because she wants to go, quote, full Elway by Sophie's birthday. She wants to ring in Halloween with an authentic Elway mask.
She wants to be a horse for Halloween.
Yeah. No, it's adorable.
Yeah.
And she's like perfect, but now she has just this, she's learning how to talk with the men, so she's like figuring it out. So I'm just looking at my beautiful wife, who I adore, and then just like...
Wait, but it's not to straighten them, it's to push the gums up?
No. Look, I have no idea.
They're not jacked
I've never
at
seen
all,
a flaw
right?
in my wife.
They're not jacked, I know that.
Yeah. My wife will be like I remember in Vegas when she gained weight because she was in med school. And she...
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, she gained weight.
Everybody remembers.
Of course, yeah. But she was Cheesecake City. And she's like,
She was at the mosque.
Yeah.
She was at the Cheesecake Factory mosque.
Yeah,
5 times a day.
Allah Akbar, baby. Yeah. And she's like, remember when I was fat? And I was like, no. You remember Vegas? Oh, yeah, I remember.
I was there.
It was Big Titty City.
I was writing a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, she gets these Invisaligns, and she's like, yeah. It was because she has like this very slight gap right here, and she's trying to close it. Anyway.
Okay.
But she's gone full Borga over there in San Diego.
How so?
Oh, I don't know.
Not really.
Not at all. Yeah.
Not in any real way.
No.
She's not bulking up.
No, she's fucking shedding. But yeah, so Susu and Sadie, who is Susu's first cousin, they're in San Diego. And yesterday I wait for you to arrive at the airport because I'm your day one.
Yeah, that was really nice of you.
What's a 40-minute Uber over $70?
I thought it was going to be an hour because of
Getting
rush
online?
hour. No, I wanted to see what Becker's deal was.
You wanted to see what Kelsey Rosen's up to?
No, there was something I think that I put into our chat. This is research. Keep talking.
Okay. So, yes, I wait for you to arrive 2.5 hours. And during that time, I went to a Barnes & Noble and asked them why they didn't carry my book. And then
No, you said, do you carry the hot new Thang that everybody's talking about?
Hey, man, I'm from Book Exciter. I'm from literarybleeder.org, and there's this like hot book that literally everyone's talking about. The streets are like...
Have you heard the news?
Yeah, have you heard the good news about this book? I think the guy's name is Tallent.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
No, that would have...
Tallent?
You could have done it worse, but it sounded funny that you asked.
Yeah, so I was like, do you carry Running the Light? And they were like, no. And I was like, okay, have you ever like had that book in stock at this location? Looks like we haven't. Why? Why not?
What's the deal?
What's going on here?
What's
Mama?
your problem?
Tell me the truth. Is it me? Or is it you? Is it the world that's not ready? Groove on this. But I had a big bass guitar on. Boom, 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 boom. Shake hands with me. Expose myself. I did. I went to jail for a couple hours before you arrived.
You had a whole day.
And then I went to Red Robin, and I was... You put it in my head that I need to be less of a demanding taskmaster, I think is the way you put it. A Borgian figure about my fries.
I'm going Borga. No, I think it's funny, and I know you wouldn't do it now.
No, well, yesterday, since it was in my head, I walked in.
When you're young, you're fries, and then your buddies laugh, and then the waiter tries to laugh with you, and you're like, no, seriously, fries.
I'm not sitting down without fries.
Get them going.
If you ever want to sit down
they're
again,
back there.
give us some fries.
Yeah, that's you can't keep doing that.
Maybe that's why Borga, I forgot that he was a waiter at a Red Robin in Helsinki for a while. He didn't get some of their fries quick enough. And
he got deported for having an Uzi, and then they had him come back. I didn't even think about it the first time I watched it, but then you're like, they say how he came back
for Lethal Weapon 3.
No, to do Die Hard.
Die Hard
with
3.
a Vengeance.
Yes.
And you were like, they deported him for the weapons thing. He wasn't supposed to come back.
You're the only one who can play this role.
Bruce Willis was like, no, we got to have Ludwig Borga.
Yeah, they actually filmed it in international water.
He was
so that Borga could come.
They wanted him and the Uzi. They had a lot of chemistry.
Yeah. Hey, Borga, we need a guy who kind of looks like what Brock Lesnar's going to be.
Yeah.
He looked like a big, buff baby.
That too, yeah.
I liked that about him.
He's using horse steroids.
His first wife was like, yeah, when he killed himself, I didn't feel a thing.
I didn't care.
I didn't care.
She did.
How's that feel? You know, you love a man, and then 20 years later, he's dead, and you don't feel a damn thing. What's that mean?
That's how you know you really biffed it.
Yeah. That's how you know he's a real son bitch.
But yeah, Red Robin.
I'm at Red Robin, and they're like, hey, how many in your table? And I'm like, so real quick, I've never been here before.
Oh God!
Is this like?
Do you guys have Running the Light? It's I know you're. I know you'd get a lot of French fry oil on the pages, but do you carry a novel called Running the Lizite?
I should have asked them if they could deep fry my book. Someone suggested that I do a video where I melt a bunch of cheese on the book, and I was like, "That's great. I'm probably gonna do that."
Maybe get some slime on the book.
Oh shit!
Slime a book.
Hey.
Save a horse. Slime a
novel. So I'm like, how's this work? I there's just one of me. There's one at my table. So I sit down and then I order. And they're like, yeah, it's a restaurant. I'm like, okay. So the guy comes over and he's like, so yeah.
You've been in a coma since since you were 4.
Well, first of all, I'm a grown man having lunch at Red Robin for a while. And I also knew that I was going to be there until you landed, so I got there.
You had to make it.
I got there 3:45 and was like, I'm going to be here for an hour and a half. I got to work the room.
Play it slow.
Yeah, I couldn't show him my whole
You
cards.
couldn't come in hot, and then fill up on fries.
Hey, I tried to go to the Cheesecake Factory, but they wanted me to wash my feet first. I'm not doing that, so I'm over here at what is this, Red Goblin? Is that how you say it? And they're like, okay, man. So they sit me down. Oh, and then Noah was my server, who had the most face tattoos I've ever seen on a guy.
What?
Dude, it was like he was Calico Jack. It was insane, all over. And then he had something vaguely nationalistic right here across his throat.
Exit only on his mouth.
Yeah.
It's like, what? How does that work? You only puke?
I hope it was his mouth and not his stoma.
Ugh.
Yuck. Sorry, everybody. So, yeah, so I'm sitting down with fucking Luca Borga's.
He looks nuts.
Calf.
He looks totally insane.
Totally nuts.
Whoa.
Yeah. And they're fresh, too. They're like dark black. It's like he got them done that morning and came to work. Yeah.
Well, you get a couple Red Robin paychecks, then the world is yours. You're like, finally take advantage of this canvas here and start to tell my story.
I mean, it's an ecosystem in there. I told you who he went to bartend because I was there for so long. So I had a new server come over who was training a different server, and a woman walks up behind me, and I'm like, "Am I at Dandy Dan's? What's going on?"
Oh yes.
What, are they about to do the ping pong show? And I turned, and
Act
it's just
2
it's
for
just
Sapphire.
Oh yeah, yeah. And she had enormous breasts and a huge ass, but clearly had she'd seen her fair share of sunrises in her day.
Yeah,
yeah. But she just smelled like stripper, and I was like, oh okay, yeah, makes sense.
A smell.
Strippers have a definitive smell. I'm not saying it's bad.
No, it's a very specific smell.
Yeah,
of like whatever kind of glitter lotion and or baby powder.
There's a powder involved.
Or something with the pole, some type of powder.
It's very good. It smells very good.
Yeah, no, it's a clean, fresh smell, but it's and then sometimes you get the cigarette smoke.
Back when you were banging with them. Maybe.
Why you don't think any dancers smoke cigs anymore?
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Not in the air. No. The smell.
Yeah,
the smell of cigs mixed in with this clean,
this like pure
vanilla.
Like it's like
lotion.
a cloud would smell this way.
Yeah,
right.
But it is specific. Yeah, so some of her story that's been told, and then this is trying to pick up the pieces.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
it's gone. It's all gone.
There's nothing. He's gone. The kids are dead. I can't dance anymore because I had a fake leg. Red Robin, I guess. Day shifted Red Robin.
When that was the lady in Trinidad that was let go because she was working at a restaurant, but would like write her OnlyFans or her number. She was looking for dates.
Sure, yeah.
While bussing tables. You guys need another lemonade, or do you want me to eat your ass?
She was trying to bust some nuts.
Nuts for the table.
Oh, brutal.
Ow.
So
right on the Baco tattoo.
Oh, I forgot. It didn't
no short shorts tonight. Yeah, it never healed.
It's just been weeping
it's been
blood.
3 years.
Yeah, and sebum. So I sit down, and the guy's like, "Hey, so
you're rock hard because of the former dancer."
No, she came later in the meal.
Okay.
It's just me and Post Malone.
You came right away.
Yeah.
Post Malone, yes.
I think I said Post Carl Malone moments ago. And
on the pod?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I didn't hear that. Where was I?
I don't know. Riffing.
I was thinking about this encounter across the
dead
street.
Drop.
They're fighting.
You want to watch Black Bag. So yeah, he's like, so everyone just assumes you've been to a Red Robin before because it's Red Robin. It's pretty much like you're dining inside of the Statue of Liberty. So he comes over and he's like, "Hey man, you know the deal." And I was like, "Pretend I don't." What? I didn't say that, but he was like, "Hey,
you lost your mind.
You want some fries?" And I was like, "Yeah. So how's it work? Like, I can get unlimited fries and unlimited broccoli?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's good." And I was like, "Is there a world where both exist in the same order?" And he went, "Well, I'd probably charge you for the broccoli." And I was like, "All right, cool. Yeah, it's fine." I know my birder. That's the thing that I blew it, where I was like, "Yeah, can I get the Tavern Classic?" And he's like, "Oh, know what you want?" And I was like, "No." Tavern Double.
You didn't pretend to look at the menu first?
I did
and
not.
So he clocked you?
No, I mean, I was blowing
the
it.
game was over.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he won.
He had to get back to SoundCloud. So he brings my fries over, and then I just sit there and very, very, very slowly eat over an hour and a half as I finish Tree of Smoke. I'm just like reading Dennis Johnson's National Book Award winner, which may be the best. It might be better than Blood Meridian.
Yeah, I got to read it.
I don't know. I can't tell. Recency bias. But I've been enjoying it so much, reading it again. And I'm finally to the best part, and I'm just sitting there eating my fries. But then Emily reaches out.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the car, Susanna and Sadie have been singing Emmy Wears a Diaper, Emmy Wears a Diaper. She's having a nice time.
It's on the radio.
She loves it. Yeah.
What the hell?
It's the new pop single. Yeah.
Wait, what?
She looks back. Susu's wearing Gucci sunglasses. She looks back. Susu's in a different limo somehow. Susie's rich from Emmy Wears a Diaper. Susie's dating the middle kid from Malcolm in the Middle.
Why? He's not 4 still.
He's still 4.
He was never 4.
That's why no one's seen him.
He was 9. So it still would have been bad.
I guess Malcolm was in the middle.
Malcolm was the middle kid. Neither of us. Whoops. Shout out fucking these weed bins. What the hell? The middle kid from Malcolm, and we both know who you're talking about. We're both wrong. We're those guys across the street. We can't figure anything out. Will they or won't they?
So yes, Dewey or whatever his name is dating Susanna because her smash single is the song of the summer.
Because she hasn't aged, or he hasn't aged. And also, she has doubled in age.
God, if I had any power in Hollywood, I would try to make Emmy Wears a Diaper.
With her money, she spent some of it to age herself a few years so that it wasn't weird.
Susanna's 33 now. She's smoking. She smells like my server. So Emmy's like, they keep singing this, so I send back a video of me singing, Emmy wears a diaper, it's really hard to wipe her. Emmy wears a diaper. And so now Emmy sends back another video of just the girls. Emmy's in the middle, and there's 2 girls in kid seats, and but both of them just scream laughing. And Emmy's face is just... as they're losing it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, it's 2 beautiful little girls are laughing really hard. It's Emmy's nightmare because it's at her expense about her diaper usage.
Because there's something about it. Like last night at the show, you're making fun of me. You're doing the bits, CPAP machine, blowjob device.
Yeah.
And I'm so fat and stupid. We've talked about it before. It's great. But it's funny to be in there as people are laughing really hard about it. And then to have that very primal anger when people are laughing at you, even though that's almost completely gone for me because it's the point. You're on stage, you know. But yeah, I would imagine similar for Emily to have just that little bit of I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Well, yeah, I'm
gonna kill both of you.
Looking over at you and seeing you while I was doing those bits. But I had some trepidation about that. With Pat, I'm like, who cares? I'm gonna call him stupid and fat. But with you, I'm like, he's better than this. But then you do that bit about how I'm dead and there's paramedics. Yeah. So I'm kind of like, oh, I guess.
It's a fun
It's fun.
back
It's
and
very
forth.
funny. I like
If anything, I don't mind the CPAP stuff because it's fake. But you brought in the Harley Race stuff yesterday, and I got a little mad.
Come on, you were so wrong.
Not
it's
really
fine.
mad, but that little bit of something. It's like just a chemical reaction or whatever of like fight or flight of like, that's what, it's human.
Yeah. More human than human.
Yeah, I wish you don't feel like an Ubermensch.
No.
You don't feel like Ludwig Borga when you fucking when you're getting a little hot.
No.
A little hot under the collar because people are laughing at you.
I'm getting some cheap heat up there. So then I respond to Emmy and I say, you need to quit lying to them about your diaper. These girls look up to you. And I know it's being read through the car.
Yeah.
So then Emmy's like, okay, well, they want another video. And I reply with poop and pee and puke and blood and diarrhea and skin. So I'm also over there eating in a Red Robin while I'm doing this.
By yourself.
So what people have seen is a man reading a Kindle while eating bites of fries slowly.
It's slower than any giant man has ever eaten before.
After every fry going, so that's a fry.
and I can get as many of these as I want.
Yes.
But not everywhere, just here. That's like your exclusive deal.
Mm-hmm. So they see a man who's just been quiet for a half hour, and then out of nowhere, puts his Kindle down. Poop and pee and puke and blood and skin and diarrhea. So then Emmy says, okay, now they want a scary one. Because they're over laughing. Now they want to feel something new.
So hard.
Yeah, they need to be brought back to earth.
They've had enough liquor. Now they need a little beer.
Oh, this was funny too because then Emmy, so after that there's a little more discussion, and then I send the classic video of the French fry up the nose, and as the blue line of sending is going on, Emmy replies, "They want a video of you putting a French fry up your nose."
No way.
Yes, and then it arrives, and then before I can say anything, Emily says, "LOL, never mind." So they have that, and then she asks for a spooky one. So then I reply with, "I have a knife, my burger knife," and I go, I'm Chucky. And I lick the blade. So again, people are seeing this. That's all they've poop and pee and blood and piss. And then I'm Chucky after a French fry goes up my nose. Licking the blade and then back to my Kindle. Oh, phone buzzes. Oh, what's going on? Emmy says they want a scarier one, spookier one. So I reply with, I have 2 knives now, and I just go, I'm the devil. And then Emmy replies with, that one scared Susanna too much. So I can't fucking win over here. I'm just pumping out gold. I'm one of America's favorite entertainers, and I'm sending them personal cameos for free. But no, I'm the devil with 2 knives. Too much. She's about to be 5. Grow up. Can't wait. I'm just gonna tell Susu every day
better.
When we're at Disneyland and she's having these beautiful moments with her mom and aunt, you know, just being little girls with her beautiful women. I'm just gonna go up and be like, you know who's paying for this, right? All right, have fun.
The devil.
I'll be at Minnie's.
Make her cry.
The devil. So this all happens, and then 6 hours later, at like 1 a.m. our time, Emmy's in California. No, that's not true. Probably at 11 our time, after the second show. Emmy sends me a video, and it's them at night in the car, and the girls are still singing, Emmy wears a diaper, Emmy wears a diaper. So it's been 6 hours of this. I've just ruined her day. Oh, I love those girls. Girl dad.
Yeah, girl uncle.
No, I'm a girl dad to my wife.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true. Damn. Yeah, it's a wild ride.
It's fun, man.
And you're about to go out there. You're about to go out there.
Yeah.
God, you're going to have to really crank it. You started them off, whipped into a frenzy.
God, I can't
So
imagine.
what you're going to have to do Stumps? Have you done Stumps? Randy Stumps?
I've never done Stumps for them.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. They'll love it.
I got to hit him with Stumps.
Stumps.
But the issue with Susu is if Stumps hits, she's going to demand Stumps all the time.
You love it.
Yeah, no, but
Used
it's
to
tough
do it
to
all the
prep.
time.
It's tough to get Stumps going.
Once you're in, you're not going to want to do it for more than, it's always like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
She's going to want it for a whole day.
She's going to want it at Disneyland. And the next thing I know, I'm getting saluted.
You get to go to the front of the line.
Yeah. Dude, if I did Stumps on a roller coaster.
I mean, I'm not almost 5, but I'm loving it. So I'd say
I gotta do both. But
I mean,
Splash Mountain, Stumps.
How could you
I can
not?
already imagine how Emily's gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna hit Susu and Sadie with Stumps, and then we're gonna be at Disneyland. And, you know, they're gonna fucking lower the flag to half-mast when I walk by. Oh fuck!
God damn it,
pod baby.
Speaking of, a dude yesterday said, "Man, I love you guys so much. Thank you. I listen all the time. I wish I could get more of that sweet action. I wish I could get more than one episode a week." And I go, "We have a Patreon." And he's like, "Oh." He literally like right away says, "You guys don't talk about it much." And I was like, "Yeah, we talk about it at least every episode. So this is not on us." Are you about to explode? Oh, you grabbed a Zin. I thought maybe it was a butt problem. Red Robin's Revenge. That's the real RRR. You liked that, right? I haven't seen it.
What's
that
Red
3-hour
Robin's Revenge?
RRR is a movie out of India, I think, that everybody loved.
Yeah,
you saw that?
Crazy.
I gotta watch it. I keep not watching it
abroad one time.
because it's 9 hours long.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but
Join the Patreon. What are you doing?
Please.
We're the best.
And thank
You know
you.
it.
We started the Patreon right away, so you got a bunch of episodes over there. Some of the best ones.
Yeah, I mean,
For only $5 a month, $5.42 after tax. Who
and there's
cares?
cool travel videos.
Wait,
too.
tariffs went up, so
The
it's
proto
fine.
wide worlds are on there.
What's that?
The ones that Pat made about like DC and Baltimore.
Oh, sure, some of the
first
little
travel
mini
videos we've
movies.
ever made,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, dude, Stumps. That's in there, right? Baltimore,
Yes.
Milwaukee, or whatever.
Yeah, Milwaukee, Randy Stubbs. Sharpie's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a very
One of the
funny
funniest things I've
video.
ever done is Sharpie was in a different room, and I'm in a different room, and I do Stubbs, which is where my arm.
I thought it was Stumps.
I don't know.
It was both, I guess, and you acted like it was only one or the other.
I think it was always Randy Stubbs. But I used to be drunk
I
when
remember
I'd do 'em,
Stumps.
so people would hear Stumps.
They hear what they want to hear.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just clay. Mold me in your brain.
Pay me.
Yeah.
I'm Chucky. I'm the devil. Whatever.
Whatever.
But yes, sir, please. If anything, it kind of proves him not knowing about our Patreon proves how tough it is to get over in this territory.
It's crazy.
We're
mid-South in 85.
I get so annoyed when there's a certain amount of promotion that I think is so cringe and difficult to do, and we're well below that. And then that's the result, though, is we watch everybody just pass us by on the way to the top. Because they are shameless.
I'm happy where we are, man.
I'm saying
I want more money for you.
I want more people to know about our shit, but I don't want to be annoying about it. I want it to just happen because we've been doing it, and we say something quick at the end about a Patreon, and we're out of there.
Let's join our Patreon. Bye.
We don't do all that, all the shit up front that is really tough to do.
Yeah. Dude, they wanted us to read an ad for fucking Israel on this episode. I said no. So
APAC, maybe next week.
If you want to join the Patreon, lube it up. Also, I know we're having fun, but I just keep thinking about how I have to spend so much money on these flights. And that's why I keep putting it off, because we're going to Australia, New Zealand, get those tickets. We're fucking selling tickets in Australia. We have to add a show in Auckland. What are we doing?
Pretty crazy.
We're 70% of tickets sold throughout Australia and New Zealand. This is huge.
It's gonna
I don't
be
need
nuts.
a big car, because what I got
a big boat.
Bigger than that.
We're going by boat. That's why it's expensive.
It's gonna cost so much money.
It's gonna take us 6 months to get out there.
Well, yeah, we have to fucking float you in steerage.
Boats are slow as hell, but it's old school.
I'm nervous that Pat's not gonna be able to keep up on our hiking adventures.
Yeah, we're going to be hot and bothered.
I hope not. I don't want to be hot.
No, I think we're going to be thin because of Manjaro.
Oh, dude.
Ho, 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 Manjaro.
Yum.
Did you do that at all?
No.
In Red Robin?
No.
Oh, come on. I guess face tats should have hit you with one. Red Robin, yum.
They did sing their version of the birthday song, and it kind of... There was some kid in there having a birthday, and it kind of like threw me back to... 2003. Tomas Lucerio's birthday at Red Robin. We all smell like Bacardi 151. It was a bad time. Actually, a really fun time.
Jesus, yeah.
We're drinking 151.
Yeah.
Everclear.
Flaming Dr. Pepper.
Everclear?
Flaming Dr. Pepper had the 151. That's what caught it on Fi-Fi.
Oh,
that's what lit it up.
Drinking Everclear. Oh, I got a little gaggy there. I forgot about how unpleasant that was. Yeah, I'm going to be in Disneyland.
That's true.
Come find me.
I went.
Are you saving your money? No. I'm taking girls to Disney.
Maybe you could swing by the Chuck E. Cheese that I was at for little Eli's birthday. Full band. I don't remember which neighborhood.
Yeah.
But they live in Whittier. So it's somewhere I think it's just outside of Whittier. Somewhere that was pretty close, but not technically Whittier. Because there's a million little neighborhoods and enclaves.
You're telling me, man, this redlining is terrible.
So, maybe you check out fucking Luigi Mangione.
I think I'm going to try and have as much fun as possible, but...
I had a good time at Disneyland. I talked about it.
Yeah.
Even though it's insane, you kind of turn into a dog a little bit for as a defense mechanism.
Yeah. You
kind of go.
Body.
You meet.
Next thing you know, you wake up, you got exit only tattooed above your cheeks.
You meet the masses
by Goofy
at Disneyland in the middle. You turn off your brain a little bit and you just go, hey, this is pretty fun. It's a good time. It's supposed to be fun. How much does it cost? Can't worry about that now. I just got to survive. And
it's cool that you can sell blood right into.
They
have plasma centers there.
You could stump. Whoa, that was sick. You could you could get you could donate your hands, and then go to the front of the line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and be Stubs or Stumps.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's our Mandela situation. Our Mandela effect.
Well, you can go to YouTube and see me versus Rob Gleason as Randy Stubbs.
All right.
Yeah.
I always thought that I liked Stubbs better, but you insisted on Stumps. So that's really throwing me for a loop.
I mean, I could have. Who knows?
Yeah, who cares?
15.
Your brain wasn't fully formed.
Yeah, I was doing whatever I wanted.
I was molding you. You were.
I just had to impress you guys.
You're my jar. You were a little jar of clay for me, and I wasn't doing anything Christian with you.
No, you weren't.
I was rocking you though.
You got me. Oh, you should tell him about that funny picture that Creed showed you.
Funny picture
from the big show
that Creech showed me.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought I already talked about it. I guess not. We have some catching up to do. When I came home after shaving my chin, after Shannon turned me into a Civil War looking guy, I didn't say anything to Creech. I just came home. And she laughed and, oh, when did you do that? Tell her about Shannon, sweet Shannon Norman. Check out his special. It just came out. Good Night, Sweet Bits.
Yeah.
And the Patreon. Dipshit who doesn't listen to the last 10 minutes of the pod, but loves it, quote unquote. Allegedly. Didn't buy a hat. She says, I'm watching a show and Paul Walter Hauser is like the villain and he has that facial hair and I was like, oh shit. It's called Blackbird. I can't remember what it's on.
It's on Apple TV.
Apple TV.
I watched the whole thing.
Yes. And so she is watching it, like puts it on. She had been watching it while I was gone, dicking around with you. And she says how it's a dude that gets in trouble for drugs and then is like supposed to try to coerce a confession out of Paul Walter Hauser in jail. Yeah. In prison, so that they can, because otherwise he might walk or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching like just this encounter between the two of them or whatever. And Paul Walter Hauser's character with this fucking look
looks exactly like you and Pat put in a blender.
It looks, yeah. Some people have been saying. Some people last night said that I looked like him because a couple people watched the show, so that hit.
It's your eyes and hard. Lips in Pat's facial shape,
nose
with his dumbass bowl cut that he had once.
Okay, yeah, if we had a kid, it'd be PWH. But yeah, the character is a pedophile serial killer. So fun stuff. And Civil War reenactor, which, yeah, you can't help but think of Ambrose E. Burnsides.
Yeah, his character's whole thing is that they're not sideburns. They're actually Burnsides.
Yeah, well, who decided to flip it? Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it on old Ambrose.
No, it wasn't Missy Elliott. That's for sure.
He takes money out of, takes food out of the mouths of the Burnside family, and then these random sideburn carpetbaggers.
Oh, you don't want to get me started on chop muttons.
They come in and that's what I'm saying. Why do they Ellis Island, you take a perfectly wonderful 13-letter long Greek last name and you shorten it to...
It's got a K and a Z and an H all hanging out.
It's got an upside-down question mark in there. It's got Grolix in there. Mm-hmm. the pound sign.
It's got the Hova.
The print symbol. Yeah. It's beautiful. You don't just... take to that with an axe.
History. Don't kill someone's lineage. Chop down their fucking family tree.
It's pretty nuts, isn't it? Somebody shows up and they have this whole family history, and some dickhead at Ellis Island is like, "We're gonna shorten that to Tomo, Tommo. Uh-huh. Get out of here.
What's your name? Zapapopoulos. All right, so your name's
Ziggy.
Keith.
Keith Stanton.
Yeah. Hey, private eye.
Beat it. Yeah, what a wild, wild world we live in.
I wish I had a burlap sack I could have put over that woman's head in the front row last night.
Why?
Because they were talking. Like, they were having so much fun. That guy was a farmer.
The young ones?
They were dead center.
Lady
was
show.
Deep V, first show. Deep V right here. Show. Haggard lady. Guy had a T-shirt on.
Oh, with the
like
cross.
A cross.
Yeah. Ed Hardy with the cross on it. That's a whole other brand I can't think of.
Von Dutch.
No.
They were Von Dutch people for sure.
Yes.
They were shopping at Hollister in 2002.
They
were never going to die.
Urban Outfitters because they like being naughty. Yeah, they liked getting, instead of apples to apples, what was the nasty one?
Oh.
What was it called? Apples to Apples was good, clean fun. That was Mormon fun. That's a Mormon Saturday night.
A better game, too, than the
because you didn't need and then a boner or whatever.
Yeah. It's like my cards are like pussy,
PG-15.
fuck,
what was
full
it?
throat job.
I keep thinking of Cards Against Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Uncalled For was the Denver version. Cards Against Humanity.
They were nothing the same.
Oh yeah, legally there was enough
at all
different
going on there
to avoid. No, they got shut down. They're like, no, you've biffed it,
dude. That Houston Comedy Festival, they were sponsored by a thing called Two Hoots, which is a blue can, tall boy, and what's in there? A hard iced tea. So I get on stage and I say, "Hey, let's keep going for Two Hoots, man. You know, if you like, what's the name of that? If you like Mike's Hard." Or no, what's the Twisted Tea?
Yeah, Twisted.
If you like Twisted Tea, this is it. And the lady who brought them into the green room and asked me to put them over is in the back row, and I see her go. And I was like, well, actually, it's nothing like it. This blue can full of alcoholic iced tea, it's nothing like Twisted Tea. It's its own thing, folks.
You said it again.
Literally by the light back there with her lanyard on and her fucking suit coat, and I just see. They also had a giant inflatable moon man. It was MTV's fucking music awards at that Houston riot thing. Against the ceiling. Giant inflatable. And only I can hear it rubbing against the ceiling the whole time. Driving me slowly insane.
Me on DMT.
Yes, exactly. I'll never recreate it. Becker, find that moment.
Russ. Get on it, Russ. Clip it.
Oh, yeah, Russ.
Put down your newborn child and clip it.
Put down that Bible, Russ.
Find it and
You think you're still getting in after working for the devil? Yeah, I forget we have a Christian scientist doing our clips now.
No, he was a Christian and a scientist. It's different from Christian scientist who thinks, that blood tests are the devil or whatever.
Hi, I'm a Christian and a scientist.
Pray the diabetes away.
Yeah. Hi, I'm a contradiction in terms.
How much does Emily have to deal with that?
With what?
Just somebody coming in and being like, my child is sick, but you can't do anything cool. You can only do basic medicine, or else it's against God.
Well, Emily knew someone. Emily still knows someone very well, who actually lived in a house down in Rocky Ford, and that house was owned by Christian scientists, and those Christian scientists were also doctors at a hospital.
Yikes!
I'm not going to say anything more.
It's just Band-Aids and good vibes.
Band-Aids would go against his will. If
just
you want to quit bleeding,
like buttons or no zippers.
Yeah,
no
zippers are out.
No
That's the Amish, I think.
No stitches. Mm-hmm. Shit.
Yeah, no, it's just. Ugh, don't get me started.
Yeah, that's gotta be tough.
Last night on stage, I got kind of motivated because I was like, "Isn't it crazy that you can't have eggs in America?" I'm sorry, I don't want to get political, but my whole life, eggs were kind of guaranteed, and now eggs are on the way out.
People came from all around to Ellis Island. They accepted a new name, an Americanized name.
People gave their wedding rings for a dozen eggs.
Yeah, grandma's freaking brooch.
Yeah.
Brooch, excuse me.
Brooch.
In brooch. In order for a shot at the brass ring. And
one taste of that big omelet.
It comes with eggs. The American dream comes with a side of eggs.
They didn't call it the Big Apple. They called it the Big Quiche forever.
It's Egg City over there.
Yeah, I mean the egg
Baltimore.
in Albany. Just saying. How much time do we have left?
We got like 10 minutes left to land this Megillah.
Oh, hey, if you want to see us live, Lexington, Kentucky, next weekend.
Dude, yeah, we're back. We had the weird little week off after hanging out. I go home for 36 hours.
I know. Prove your worth.
See the ladies.
Prove your loyalty.
No, all things to all people.
No, you did. You came back.
It was a good show. Mm-hmm. And then I came back.
A big yo-yo string across the country. I sucked you back in.
I was a boomerang. I was getting ready for Australia by being a boomerang, going back. But yeah, I told Megan and Kurt and Suzanne at the Dad Lounge, I was all fucked up by having our very predictable, typical schedule get thrown to the wayside because I'm do a normal weekend, go home Sunday, but then all of a sudden I'm out of town Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, fly home Friday. brother?
Bizarro World.
You want to ask me where up is? I don't know. I might have gotten that one wrong.
Yeah.
Because it was discombobulating. But anyway, yeah, it was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to do the book events.
Book events.
Dude, crazy. And your shit is sold out on Amazon.
Oh, my God.
You guys are buying that freaking book. You like the tiny version. You like the smaller one for your little hands.
It smells better, too. It feels feels more like a book.
You crack them.
Classic, like, fucking grit to the paper, not that smooth shit that Amazon's pumping. Anyway, so yeah, if you tried to get my book and you were like, oh, I can't get it till June 5th, it's because Amazon and a variety of Barnes & Nobles sold out of my book in the first week, which is a huge success, and I'm so grateful and happy for that, so we could fucking ram it down that smooth throat of big publishing and say, oh, here it is. Here's the future of male literacy.
Self-publish this.
Yeah, exit only this.
You should have gotten the tattoo, because I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm butt fucking a penguin because of the publishers. But yeah, so now you can probably get it again because
the publisher, yes.
Yeah, they.
You should butt fuck a random house.
Well, so and Adam Gilbert hit me up and was like, "So some
It's
random
not both.
house published your book?" It's very funny.
You're telling me a random house published this book?
Some random house published your book? Adam Gilbert, great guy. So yeah, so if you had an issue with the book, you can. It should be. They ordered fucking a reprint in the first week, which rang an alarm with Random House. So yeah, it should be back in your hands. Order it from a local bookstore. That's actually more beneficial because I get the same cut no matter what. So yeah, if you want to keep the lights on in your local bookstore, that's nice of you. We have Lexington, Iowa City, Omaha. And then Glasgow,
the UK,
Amsterdam on May 1st at the Soho House. Come to that show. I'm going to be celebrating my birthday in Amsterdam by myself because Rory Scovel's not going to be there anymore. And then,
why not? Why the fuck not?
I don't know. Me and Rory were going to do a 2-man improv thing on May 2nd in Amsterdam.
Wow,
dude, my fucking the man, the goat at what I'm trying to do.
That would be so crazy if you guys joined forces.
Yeah, he was going to have a harp player up there too. It was going to be sick, dude.
Joyce Brothers.
Mm-hmm. But anyway,
I know a great harp guy, Joyce Brothers.
Joyce Brothers.
Wait, not Joyce.
Glasgow, London, Manchester.
Jude Brothers.
And honestly, Australia, get those fucking tickets because you think we want to add more shows? Come on.
Fuck yeah. More is more. No, less is more except for shows.
Yeah.
More wide world, more shows. Mm-hmm. I will be in, Melbourne and
Melbourne, Sydney, Auckland. We're going to add a Wellington.
I have shows in Casper, Wyoming at the Rialto, May 23rd and 24th.
And that's no ghost story.
Check that out. I'm hoping to fill that bitch up. It looks like a very nice theater. Mm-hmm. That Thursday, the May 22nd, I am doing Stella's in Greeley with Pat Richardson for all 3 of those shows.
Huge booking.
Yeah, I can't believe he was going to be in Greeley.
Can't believe he was available.
So please, NathanLundComedy.com is live thanks to Gabe. Our Tokyo friend.
Our Tokyo connection.
NathanLundComedy.com. I've got some dates up there. Link to Soups on. And hit me up. Join my mailing list. Message me on Instagram if you want to buy a hat.
Mailing list?
Through Gabe.
Really?
Some gave all.
You should be using Jansicock's mailing list system that I made.
All gave some. Okay.
Anyway,
hook it up.
Yeah, so it doesn't link to the Westboro Baptist Church anymore.
No, it's a real boy now.
That's good.
That joke went on a little too long. Donald Trump is president because of our fans.
Whose fault is that?
Kind of
your fault.
Allah Akbar. Patreon.com/Chubby Behemoth. There's almost 5 years of episodes just waiting for you.
Oh no, we only have 7 minutes left. We landed it too quickly.
Yeah. Let's go short.
We're a little disco.
We never go short.
No, we don't. We give you everything we have.
Now I'm wondering, maybe there's not even 2 guys over there in those cars. They just parked funky.
Yeah. And that forklift's been rough.
Could it be I'm falling in love?
How much is the already very, very tenuous grasp on any kind of economic certainty of most Americans? How much is that going to be just completely cratered when GTA 6 comes out?
It'll save us.
Dude, the lights are going off.
Ron Funches had a funny video where he told everybody to hang in there for GTA 6, and I was like, he's not wrong.
Oh, man, Funches already talked about this?
I mean, he just said like, we gotta hang in there.
Damn it.
So that we can play GTA 6. Well, we can talk about it too. Who cares?
Well, look, when GTA 6 hits, the pod is canceled until further notice. Becker will be living in a box somewhere.
Becker can handle a few episodes on his own.
What was the name of the...
While we play, just off camera.
Yeah. Becker's going to be the German kid in The Simpsons when they have the Lord of the Flies episode. He's just going to be in a bone cage, just rattling a can.
Is that Ooter?
Ooter, yeah. We're going to swing by and throw roaches in there. He eats them because they're not, weed endings. They're bugs. And yeah, I know that I'm going to be completely ruined by that.
Dude, 5 ruined us. That was such a funny time. I
almost didn't get married.
We didn't talk.
I almost didn't make it to my
other
wedding.
people. We didn't do comedy. Mm-hmm. We played that shit for like 2 weeks or whatever.
We reeked.
Ruined a copy. We're also over at Aaron's place, Yura's place, where he's got like other roommates who want the living room probably, and we're just there literally all night a couple times.
We stole Devin Davis's Xbox.
We did. We broke it.
Stole it from Urist.
we had to get another copy of the game because we fucked up the physical.
It was like a factory
disc.
With 3 shifts, bro. I would wake up, come over, you would clock out, go to bed. I'd be there until you surface 6 hours later. You'd make coffee, come in, do the dishes for a couple of hours, and then sit down. I'd be like, all right, time. I gotta go say hi to my wife. The sun's been down for 2 hours. Yeah, it was fucked.
I remember it well.
It was a perfect time. It was a very just no responsibilities, no money whatsoever. Often mismatching shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
let alone socks. You think socks is crazy? Or if you even wore shoes. Also, those neighbors were almost certainly addicted to crack and very unpredictable. So that was a little tenuous. We never dealt with them, but the Urist and Nate Balding and whoever else lived there told us that they were prone to just all night scream fests, having sketchy people over and I think stuff, anything that wasn't locked in their car but left outside would disappear.
So they get living in DU.
There's some bad juju over there. But we.
Oh wait, that was that house up by. I remember. I hooked up in that house one time.
By Wahoo's Fish Tacos.
I hooked up in that house after the Denver Film Society Festival one time. It was awesome.
What?
Yeah.
With a crack? You did crack with somebody?
No, I hooked up. People. I had intercourse with a woman in that house, in Balding's house.
Was she cracked? Oh, in there.
Yeah, yeah. Huh. Also, my sister just moved into a house where she sent me a picture, and I was like, I've been in this house multiple times. And she's like, yeah, right, Sam. You're not the king of Denver. And I was like, no. And then I went through my Facebook and found pictures of me partying in that house in 2006 when I was 19.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. There was 2 people in the photo that I sent her that are dead. I was like, yeah, look at this. Me and Nigel were having a blast in there. And then he had a blast on his own. But
shit, that's funny as hell.
Mm-hmm. So suck it, Sophie. You think you're the queen bee? Bitch, I built the hive. Yerme.
You make a little hole in one of the walls and find a bag of weed that you stashed in there.
Yeah. I ever tell you this story about when we descended on a house party down by Calumet and Santa Fe, down there by Metro? Me and my friends went there and we ate a bunch of ecstasy, and they had this chalk drawing on the wall going up the staircase. Have I told you this story?
I don't think so.
I feel like I have, but they there was this very intricate chalk drawing going up this staircase on this wall that was made of chalk paint.
Yeah.
And we took acid and drained a keg and made a bunch of people flinch. We were Allah Akbaring, So at one point, I thought it was funny to just rub my body all over the wall.
Yeah, I'm a human eraser.
Everything. Yeah, yeah. And Bonzo loved it. Krusty's there, thumbs up, And then I get down the stairs, and some guy goes, "Dude, what the fuck? Our dead friend drew that." That was all we had left of him, and I'm. It's like a Holi festival happened. I'm covered head to toe in chalk.
Yeah, it wasn't me. Why do you assume it was me?
Why are you pointing fingers over here?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
No, but there was no confrontation because I was on ecstasy, so I felt so bad.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
So empathetic. And, your face just turns to dust. Oh God, I'm sorry.
And then I went out back and I slept on the ground in the backyard and woke up the next morning just covered in chalk. And had to I tried to get over the fence, but I couldn't. So I had to knock on the door. And still covered in chalk.
They left you?
Hey,
Everybody left
the
you
guy.
there?
Oh yeah. My friends? For sure.
They didn't drag you over the fence with them.
Fuck no. That's not how it worked.
They just backflipped away to safety.
There's no honor amongst mermercenaries.
Oh no. God,
so I had to be like, hey,
they're all so bummed.
Different guy.
They're all
different chalk thing.
They're all so bummed.
I was in India.
And they're the next morning, at least that guy is gone. And then they hear the knock.
Hey, it's me.
I hope I never see that fucker again.
Me, Rainbow Boy.
And then you knock on the sliding glass door. Hey,
my pants in there.
Who has a cigarette?
Hey, someone chalked me up pretty bad out there.
Can I buy 3 cigarettes from somebody? I have $1.
Can I get 5?
You start hitting the chalk off inside. It's off of the smoke detector. You're like, whoa, hey, it's getting smoky in here.
Hey. Did I rob a bank last night?
What? That's ink stupid. Oh, hey, all right.
Oh,
I go to a credit union. They use chalk.
Stay local. Oh, man. Bunch of fucking chalk all over me, huh? What happened?
Yeah, you don't even remember.
No. Yeah. Looks like it got pretty crazy. Is this pixie dust?
Oh shit! Yeah, must have hooked up with a Wiccan.
Yeah. Oh man.
Fuck.
Anyways, who's got some smokes? Who's got some smokes for Franimal? It's me, that guy you never met who shouldn't have been in your home. Who's 15 years younger than everyone in this house. I'm 19. I'm huge. I for sure.
Unstoppable.
Dude, bulletproof. Yep. Made of rubber. I for sure also had a mohawk at that time too.
Of
I had
course.
my dead squirrel going on. And probably wearing a blue flannel shirt and not even basketball shirt, but swim trunks. Yeah. Ooh, man. Hell of a party. Did I hear some shit about a guy died or something?
Did a guy die last night?
Die? I felt pretty bad.
I hope I didn't kill him.
Yeah. Hey, if he stepped to me, I would. I would do it out in E-Town. Did Bonzo? Did Bonzo say anything?
Do you guys know Bonzo?
Yeah.
Or Kilroy?
Yeah. Krusty was here, right? Oh, man.
Jesus.
I can't wait to descend upon Elizabeth with all of my old Cruncher friends, the Heschers. My buddy Courtney's been sending me old pictures of us when we were in high school.
Okay, yeah, you've shared a bunch of them. Mm-hmm. It's hilarious because we're very different, which is how it's supposed to go.
My fucking hair.
Your hair is long gone.
Such great.
It's
hair.
not coming back.
No.
Yeah, but it was good.
My hair drew some shit on a chalkboard. It said, "I'm going where it's not painful anymore." Yeah, I mean, just imagine watching me walk down a staircase, and as I'm at the top, I'm just.
Yes.
Everything is everything. Knights in white satin down the staircase. I'm perfect. I know no pain.
Where's the pussy at? When are the chicks gonna show up?
Oh man, it's crazy. Just like how fucking wild you will go when you write off the idea that you're gonna get laid. I think that was probably a big reason why we would drink so much, because we were afraid to talk to girls. In Denver, we were country bumpkins, so we would just get fucked up.
Yeah.
Every now and then, one of us would catch a wild piece of patient strange, but
and as we've said, sometimes that's exactly what the women want, is the guys who aren't cool water and no, well, they are, yeah. Maybe not if they knew their dead friend, but if they're there and you do that and they're not connected to that art or that dude, then maybe they're like, holy shit, this guy's everything.
This guy's wild.
No, or just, wild and free.
I want to take him home and let him chalk up my sheets.
You're not doing this with your polo on and your cool water cologne, just being like, hey, just trying to have a good time tonight, you know?
Yeah.
What's
from Detroiters.
What's your deal? Yeah.
Doing Gillis hands in 2006.
Yeah, holding the mic. You have a microphone.
Mm-hmm. I see you, young comics.
I want to hear what you're all about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not doing that. You're like, hey, look, I'm a bucket of water in a person.
Dude, I mean...
Let's play tic-tac-toe. We got all this chalk.
Yeah. Take my shirt off.
Patreon.com/Chubby Behemoth.
Fuck.
Buy the book, buy a hat, take the ride. Let's get out of here. 2 shows tonight.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Lexington,
Iowa City, Omaha.
Bye.